They are calling it a no-caller ID mystery, but the raw, on-camera footage from this chaotic live stream just exposed a massive, calculated war. Jaidyn Alexis didn't just drop an internet rumor. She went live with a direct allegation, claiming she has the logs proving Blueface was aggressively hitting up her private phone line in the dead of night.
What's on this phone? Somebody asked the chat, why the you calling my phone no caller ID last night? Is your know that? I bet you had a girlfriend. I bet you had a girlfriend. Monogamous. I bet you had a girlfriend. Girlfriend? Buddy? Big bro? What happened to all that? Man, keep it to yourself. Don't nobody want that stale ass shit. Come on. I'm with my man.
But here is the undeniable fact that turned this into an absolute explosion. Nevaeh was sitting right next to Blueface, caught Jaidyn's broadcast in real time, and immediately confronted him face-to-face on camera. That is not a rumor. That is a proven on-camera reality.
What were you doing last night when you weren't around me?
Why? What they saying? What they saying I was doing?
And that you was calling her on private. Oh, no caller ID last night. But I'm really tired of keep bringing me the up, and I don't say about them.
That's because they miserable, baby.
Well, how much you gonna keep bringing me up? At this point, it's given I'm your persona.
They want your life. They want your life, baby.
Blueface went into immediate damage control, aggressively swearing into the microphone that he wouldn't contact Jaidyn if she was the last person on Earth. But his denial instantly triggered a chain reaction of real, verifiable consequences.
Come first.
Ooh.
You the prize.
You're not being selfish.
You know what I mean? You the winner, girl.
Baby, I need a fork.
I wouldn't call her if she was the last person on Earth.
To prove his loyalty to his new pregnant girlfriend, Blueface went completely off the rails, weaponizing a proven $30,000 plastic surgery bill that he personally paid for, publicly calling the mother of his children botched on stream. In direct retaliation to his insults and past leaked tapes, Jaidyn has now publicly stated that Blueface is locked out from seeing his own kids.
I'm worried about seeing videos. You need to see your kids. Hello. Clock it. He won't though. That's a tender nigga though. He won't. Cause you mad. I'm mad too though.
We're drawing a hard line right now. We separate the unverified claims from the absolute reality. You are about to see the cold, hard, frame-by-frame breakdown of exactly what Blueface said next to completely humiliate the mother of his kids just to save his own skin. The live camera didn't stop rolling, and neither did the panic. Instead of letting the question linger, Blueface immediately took aim at the logic of Jaidyn's allegation. He argued on stream that he has a better chance of calling from a regular, visible number to get an answer rather than hiding behind a blocked ID.
What they saying I was doing?
Said that you was calling her on private. Oh, no caller ID last night.
I got a better chance of calling regular than calling private.
Woo. Unless they got you blocked, sweetheart.
Now, bitch is dumb enough to block me.
This aggressive pivot from defense to offense immediately shifted the focus of the stream. Nevaeh, watching his reaction close-up, visibly relaxed as Blueface continued to feed her ego on camera. To cement his loyalty, he began reassuring Nevaeh that Jaidyn and the other women from his past are simply miserable and desperate to live the life she currently has.
They're gonna say they blocked me.
But I'm really tired of keep bringing me the up.
They want your life. They want your life, baby. What you expect? Yo, you got your boyfriend.
I've been keeping it cool this whole pregnancy.
You got your boyfriend. He in the kitchen cooking for you. What the is doing?
But the on-camera dynamic became even more intense when Blueface officially crowned Nevaeh as the winner of his highly publicized domestic battles. He told her flat out, "You the prize? You the winner, girl," explicitly reminding her that she secured the actual girlfriend title while his exes were left holding nothing but resentment. Nevaeh leaned into this public validation, laughing along as Blueface mocked the women who supposedly try too hard just to get a fraction of what she already has. By publicly choosing Nevaeh as his official partner during her pregnancy, Blueface drew a hard line in the sand, separating his past relationships from his current family unit. He made it clear to the live chat that there is absolutely no comparison between the woman currently sitting in his passenger seat and the women he left behind. To double down on this public divide, Blueface went on a massive rant comparing Nevaeh's worth to his ex's. He bragged to his viewers that Nevaeh has millionaires, road managers, and podcasters, actively trying to claim her, showcasing her high value in his eyes. By contrast, he claimed his exes are stuck dealing with what he called low-level, local type, men who don't even respect them. This boastful comparison was designed to do one thing: completely devalue Jaidyn's status while elevating Nevaeh as a high-tier prize. He openly mocked the idea that anyone could compare his current girlfriend to his past partners, telling the chat to knock it off, because the difference in class is night and day. But this public display of affection wasn't just about praising Nevaeh. It was a calculated strike against Jaidyn's pride. Every compliment handed to his new pregnant girlfriend was laced with a direct insult aimed at the mother of his children. The on-camera reality shows a man who is willing to completely burn his past to the ground just to maintain peace and control in his current relationship. Yet, despite his loud denials and aggressive reassurance, the live chat wasn't entirely buying the performance. Viewers immediately pointed out the sheer energy Blueface was spending on defending himself. If he truly did not care about Jaidyn, why did he feel the need to spend several minutes of a live stream dissecting her allegations and insulting her life? This defensive behavior only fueled the fire. By over-explaining his calling habits and constantly seeking Nevaeh's approval during the stream, Blueface actually kept Jaidyn's name at the center of the conversation. The very ex-girlfriend he claimed to despise was dominating the narrative of his own live broadcast. The defensive denials inside the car rapidly mutated into an aggressive, scorched earth campaign. He shifted his target directly to Jaidyn's physical appearance, launching into a brutal public critique of her body. He openly mocked her cosmetic surgeries, calling her BBL botched, and using her physical body as a punchline for his live audience. This was not a casual insult thrown out in the heat of the moment. Blueface went on to expose the exact financial transaction behind the surgery, turning a private medical procedure into a public weapon. The on-camera exchange between Blueface and his associate June exposed the raw reality of his spending. When June estimated that a BBL surgery costs around $7,000, Blueface cut him off to reveal his own financial loss, screaming, "How much does it cost?" 15 or better. I paid 30. Rip off. This blunt financial exposure completely changed the temperature of the stream, revealing how personal favors are instantly monetized and weaponized the moment a relationship goes south. Nevaeh's reaction on camera added a thick layer of tension to the entire display. Instead of pushing back against the blatant body shaming, she sat right beside him, completely silent and validating the performance. Blueface leveraged her silence to drive the wedge even deeper, promising Nevaeh that when he pays for her cosmetic surgery, it will be done right, declaring that he cannot afford to pay for another botched job. This calculated comparison was a direct attempt to elevate Nevaeh's public status by stepping on Jaidyn's self-esteem. The reaction from the online public was swift and overwhelmingly hostile. A massive wave of backlash flooded social media platforms immediately after the clip aired, with critics pointing out the dark irony of a man boasting about paying $30,000 for a surgery only to turn around and use the physical results to humiliate the mother of his kids. The discourse shifted from a simple relationship dispute to a wider debate about financial control, body shaming, and the toxic dynamics of celebrity partnerships. By screaming about the $30,000 price tag, Blueface unknowingly exposed his own financial vulnerability, leaving supporters and critics alike wondering why he paid double the standard rate for a procedure he now publicly disparages. As the live stream progressed, this public humiliation of Jaidyn began to have devastating real-world consequences. Behind the scenes, the timing of these insults couldn't have been worse. The emotional fallout immediately impacted their co-parenting dynamic. Jaidyn's anger reached a boiling point, not just over the surgery insults, but because of a deeper, unresolved trauma. Blueface's past actions of leaking her private tapes online. With her private life previously exposed and her body now being publicly clowned on live stream, Jaidyn decided to hit Blueface where it hurts the most. She officially retaliated by declaring a total lockdown, publicly stating that Blueface is banned from seeing his own children. The narrative had officially transcended a petty internet lover's quarrel and entered the dangerous territory of family law and child custody battles. Yet, despite the severity of losing access to his kids, Blueface's on-camera response was shockingly indifferent. Rather than showing concern or attempting to de-escalate the situation for the sake of his children, he doubled down on his public family branding with Nevaeh. He continued to broadcast their domestic life, showing off Nevaeh's pregnancy and framing himself as a doting, present partner who stays in the kitchen cooking for his new woman. This deliberate pivot was designed to project a clean, reformed family man image, even as his first family lay in absolute ruins. But just when the internet thought the situation couldn't get any worse, a new detail completely changed the narrative. exposing a hidden player in this toxic game who was secretly pulling the strings from the very beginning. The toxic game took an aggressive pivot from personal body shaming to direct, ego-driven male rivalry. The moment Blueface realized Jaidyn Alexis had officially locked him out from seeing his children, his attention snapped straight to the new man in her life. Instead of addressing the custody lockout or his leaked tapes, Blueface launched a brutal, public campaign to completely devalue Jaidyn's new relationship, exposing a massive, unhinged ego clash live on camera. The confirmed public facts from a live stream show a man utterly determined to humiliate his rival. Blueface repeatedly dragged Jaidyn's new boyfriend, calling him a low-grade, local type, and a lame. In an incredibly tense on-camera moment, Blueface even began shouting at bystanders on the street, yelling, "Roll your window up, nigga. I'm talking about my girlfriend, nigga. I don't need no interruptions." This raw, unedited outburst showed how highly defensive and volatile his mental state was during the entire stream. He openly clowned the new couple's streaming habits, mocking them for setting a target of 100,000 subscribers on live just to kiss on camera. Blueface boldly claimed the new man doesn't even genuinely like Jaidyn, stating he looks stiff and is only there to collect cool points. Meanwhile, online speculation immediately caught fire across social media. Viewers quickly began dissecting the timing of Blueface's sudden, intense focus on Jaidyn's new partner. A massive portion of the audience speculated that Blueface's aggressive rants weren't actually about protecting Nevaeh, but were instead fueled by deep-seated jealousy. The internet theory suggests that seeing Jaidyn finally receive affectionate, public treatment from another man completely shattered Blueface's ego, driving him to perform a highly exaggerated show of domestic bliss with Nevaeh just to compete. As the stream continued, industry reactions to this behavior began to shift rapidly. Media commentators and relationship bloggers pointed out the sheer hypocrisy of Blueface's family man performance. Industry insiders noted that while Blueface was busy boasting about cooking in the kitchen and playing the doting boyfriend for Nevaeh's pregnancy, he was simultaneously using his platform to alienate his existing children and publicly tear down their mother. Observers argue that his actions represent the most toxic side of hip-hop clout culture, where real-life family structures and child custody are treated as disposable props for digital engagement. This public war has now pushed both sides into a state of total, irreversible fallout. By trying to publicly diminish the financial and social status of Jaidyn's new partner, Blueface has officially burned any remaining hope of a healthy co-parenting relationship. Jaidyn is moving forward with her new life, while Blueface is completely locked in with his new family unit, leaving their shared past in a state of absolute ruin. This absolute circus has officially transcended a petty internet lover's quarrel. What started as a chaotic late-night phone accusation has completely fractured a family dynamic. Blueface is fully locked in, playing the doting family man with a pregnant Nevaeh, while Jaidyn Alexis is aggressively moving forward with a brand new man in her corner. But the battle lines are drawn, and the damage is completely irreversible. The million-dollar question remains: is Blueface genuinely happy building this new life, or is he losing sleep watching Jaidyn get treated like a queen by another man? And more importantly, is Jaidyn actually justified in completely cutting off his access to the kids, or is she just weaponizing them out of pure bitterness? The internet is completely split, and we want to hear from you. Drop your raw, unfiltered thoughts in the comments below. Does Blueface deserve this total family lockdown, or has Jaidyn taken the messiness too far? Make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications because this war is far from over. Rumor has it, court papers are already being drafted behind closed doors, and when the legal receipts drop, this entire narrative is going to blow wide open. Stay tuned.